Look at him laughing like kids. It sounded like a fart. Well, look how he's reacting to an animation on the screen. Is he 5 years old? Is that really how he's reacting? A grown man is reacting to an animation on the screen. Are you serious? Look how he's reacting to fruits being squashed. Look at his face. I want to grab his face and put it on the table and do that to him.
This doesn't sound very good anymore. You got to hear the sounds in the game before you can really make a decision about whether it works or not.
I don't like the way these people sound. Like, have some gruffness in your voice.
Get him, boy!
Hello. This video is an ironic coincidence. I don't feel the need to explain myself, but in case somebody points it out, this is for you. In this video, I'm disparaging the sound or audio engineering team at NetherRealm Studios for doing a completely pathetic and total garbage job of producing the sound effects used in NRS Mortal Kombat, which you'll see. The ironic coincidence is that in this video, my own audio is not very good. The reason is because I have a new headphone set with a mic on it, and I'm still working out how to use it properly. I know it's capable of doing a great job. In this short introduction, I think I've got it right. So the sound you're hearing now, I think I've set it up right, but I still might need to tweak it a little bit. For the rest of the video, my audio isn't good, because I wasn't sure how to set the mic at the time of recording. But that's okay because my message is still clear. And it's the message that's important. Also, I have a few excuses on my side which NetherRealm Studios doesn't. Unlike NetherRealm Studios, 1. I've acknowledged that my sound is bad. 2. I'm working to improve it. And 3. I'm just a normal person trying to tinker with technology to make it work for my silly video. NetherRealm Studios is a multi-million, probably multi-billion-dollar company. They have a team of over 200 professionals, some of which are dedicated to the sound team. And in this video you'll see that they can't even get it right. And they're a bunch of infantile baboons who should be removed from ever working on a AAA title ever again. You'll see exactly that in this video. Okay, I'm gonna start the video now. In the near future, my audios will hopefully be better. I've already recorded a bunch of stuff without knowing how to set the mic properly, so it's gonna take some time to get to the point where my audio starts sounding good. Like how it is now, which I'm hoping is good right now. Enjoy my angry disparaging of the pathetic sound team at NetherRealm Studios. Let me show you the fatalities in MK9, they're crap as well. Alright. Listen, there's no sound of impact when the sword goes through that metal body. Neither does it sound like it's going through a body. It's just like a sword sliding sounds. And look how his head plops around like it's made of polystyrene. Kung Lao's is the worst.
Flawless victory. Fatality.
The finishes were something. You mean something crap.
Scorpion wins.
There's not enough sounds. It's not immersive. I want to find Kung Lao.
Wins.
Let's see this one. Why does it sound like he's slicing through jelly? instead of meat.
Baraka wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
And the announcer's voice for the fatalities, it's garbage as well. Some are nice while a lot of them are just The only one I can say is nice is the one where the car smashes their face.
Baraka wins. Flawless
I want to find Kung Lao.
fatality. Victory.
Oh yeah, this one's a crap one. Listen to these twinkling clink clink sounds when he hits them. It sounded like he dropped change on the floor. Is that the sound a body is supposed to make when you're slicing it with something? Listen.
Cyrax.
And look at the plop. The legs fall on the floor and it sounds like a plop. It doesn't sound like a body hitting the floor.
Cyrax.
It should have sounded like a chainsaw jamming. Yeah. These sounds are not impactful.
Flaw.
Kung Lao's is the worst.
Cyrax.
Sounded like she sliced a tomato in half. What is that? Look. She kicks him and it sounded like someone just shoved someone. She kicks him into the sky. It should sound like douche, you know? It just sounds like someone just tapped someone on the shoulder when she kicked him that hard.
Jade wins.
Crap.
Flawless.
What was that sound? Is that the sound of someone's head getting crushed in half by a thunderclap? I bet it sounded better in MK2. Listen, I think he's gonna clap her head in half. Listen to this now. Listen to this one. I don't know how you describe that sound other than pancakes being thrown onto a plate. I don't know who did that, but listen to this. We need the one where he smacks their heads. There it is, head clap. Wow, that's bloody. That's a lot of blood. I hear it in MK4. MK4 has a good sound. His head explodes like a bomb, like a volcano. And he says, ow, my leg. Oh, dear, my leg. But then listen to this. And I hate that fatality music as well. That's crap too. What is he clapping? Anyway, let's look for Kung Lao. We'll end it with Kung Lao. Let's find him in the list. Kitana, Kung Lao, there it is. Did you see how the body fell on the floor like polystyrene? The MK2 fatality sound is the best. Listen to how his body and look at how it looks when he goes on the floor. It's like polystyrene just falls on the floor and bounces away.
Kung Lao.
Terrible.
Flawless victory. Fatality.
This one's probably a good fatality.
Kung Lao.
That one's alright.
Fatality.
I hate the announcer's voice. Oh yeah, listen to this. Crap. I hate MK9. It's not good. What other reasons can I think of? The character select screen looks crap.
Liu Kang wins. Flawless victory.
I bet they smushed mac and cheese for the sound effect. I think they did. You know what? We can actually find out. Mortal Kombat. Combat sound engineering. Behind the scenes, Mortal Kombat creating the sound effects. This is the video. Let me know if you can hear this. See, look, that sounds like a jelly hitting the floor. It doesn't sound like a body being torn apart and flopping on the ground. Terrible. They really thought that this was a good idea. This is a professional team. What an idiot. What are these kids playing with it? It's like kids playing with jelly. This is a Mortal Kombat sound effect. Couldn't they get a piece of meat from the shop and just throw it at the wall? Like a piece of steak and just throw it at the wall. That sounded like a fart. Look at them laughing like kids. It sounded like a fart. He's probably laughing because that was him, not the jelly. Look at him. He looks like one of them Dominic Ciancholo people with that smile.
That was perfect.
What a tad. I think there's another video where they take you behind the scenes and talk about it. The secret to gruesome sound in Mortal Kombat is exploding vegetables. This is the video. Look at that.
You punched my brain out of my face, man.
Jared, hit L2, R2.
Alright, just watch this, how they make the sound. By the way, look at these people. These people are in control of Mortal Kombat. Well, look how he's reacting to an animation on the screen. Is he 5 years old? Is that really how he's reacting? A grown man is reacting to an animation on the screen. Are you serious? Oh, what's he smiling at?
Sometimes you can make a sound and then you put it in the game and you're like, oh, this doesn't sound very good anymore. You got to hear the sounds in the game before you can really make a decision about whether it works or not.
So you make the punching sound, then you go in.
Fake reaction, it was.
Yeah, and that's what we're gonna make the sounds for.
Oh, nice. We're actually gonna make that right now.
Yeah.
I don't like the way these people sound. Like, have some gruffness in your voice. Was you raised around rabbits or something?
Yeah, so this is the hallway where we've got all the games and awards and stuff.
This is NetherRealm Studios.
The Mortal Kombat
the belt.
champion belt, which has a sign up that says "Do not touch," so I'm not going to touch it.
This is NetherRealm Studios in Chicago, and it's where Mortal Kombat gets made.
So here we've got the classic MKs.
Mortal Kombat 1, Mortal Kombat 2, Mortal Kombat 3, Mortal Kombat 4.
We came into the
Wow, he can count.
studio for a behind-the-scenes look at what
That's how she and Cholo would have reacted. Probably. Cracking carrots, celery, and crushing plastic water bottles is the best way to achieve realistic bone sounds. Not stupid kid slime.
goes into making the sound
I think that's what they do in this game.
effects from Mortal Kombat. But we couldn't
How about taking a big cow's leg and just smacking that with a sledgehammer? Wouldn't that make the right sound? Or how about take a big piece of cow, a dead cow, and just break its ribs with a sledgehammer?
visit a room full of every Mortal Kombat arcade game without playing a couple rounds. The first game in the series came out in 1992, and it was groundbreakingly violent. It was so controversial that Congress held hearings that eventually...
Shut up, just get on with the thing.
So,
Murder layout here.
Wow. Okay, what do we have here?
Choose your weapon.
We have the hammer, the butcher knife. What is this?
We don't know. We call it the mystery object. Literally on all our files, it's called mystery object. But it's heavy.
Wow, so funny.
All I know is it's great for hitting things. How's that sound? Sounding good.
Maybe put a chair leg in a ballistic gel and break it with a sledgehammer. I think that might sell it. Yeah, that sounds good too. Ballistic jelly. Why don't they have ballistic gel heads and just smash them to pieces with a hammer?
What are we working with first?
All right, so first we're gonna do walnuts. We got a couple nutcrackers. We got a couple other random things we can kind of smash and grind them with. We got Eric running the computer. He's gonna tell us how we're sounding and stuff. All right.
You know what I would do? I'd pick up them tools and smash his face with it and then tell that other guy, did you get that? I'd grab him by his hair and slam his face on the table. That would be a good recorded sound, because record someone's nose and glasses breaking. What is that supposed to sound like?
So all this stuff sounds really small now. But when we take it into my office later and start messing with it, processing it, pitch shifting it, distorting it, like it's gonna sound a lot different than this. It's
He
gonna be really cool.
Max.
Yeah, go for it. You killed it, man. Do it again.
Wow, he's so impressed with cracking a nut.
Let's try another one.
Oh, you're so hard. I can do that with my bare hands.
That was a nice one. You want to move on to some different fruits and stuff?
Alright, you know what that sounds like? It doesn't sound like him ripping a body in half. It sounds like him ripping a pepper bell in half. It's sad that they even have those arcade cabinets, yet they still mess up their newer games. 100% exactly. I think the next game must be Shaolin Monk's lookalike with sub and scope. Yeah, they will mess that one up. They will. It won't be right. They're gonna have female characters in there pretending to be men. You're gonna play as Cyrax and Sector, the new ones.
That one right there was good.
Yeah,
that
was
one
a good
right
one,
there.
right?
Yeah.
We probably process these a little bit, and we can use them for like stabs.
How does that sound like a stab, you idiot?
And we can use them for like
If you want a stab sound, stab something.
stabs, and for blood splishes. All right,
Blood
so
splishes.
we're gonna get our spatula. We're gonna get maybe our mystery object.
That's a fake sound. Look how he's reacting to fruits being squashed. Look at his face. I want to grab his face and put it on the table and do that to him. That doesn't sound like a body being crushed.
All right, I think that one's pretty much spent.
Okay. I also couldn't help but notice that there was some bananas chilling up there. What are the bananas for?
So the bananas, like sometimes my goal is to like make the most disgusting sound possible, right? So like, yeah, so you're just like. Pretty gross, right?
What do I say to that? They're just mushy fruit sounds exactly. Yeah, he totally just noticed that.
Alright, you can do it again?
No, you're gonna do it.
Bro, I'm good.
You good? Now that you've heard it, you're like, no, I'm not gonna do that. You don't have to do the vocal performance. Just chew it. Just chew it real close.
You can tell he's done that to bananas before.
I'll give it a shot. Okay. Alright.
Why are they acting like it's gross? He noticed the banana and sounded like...
Yeah.
It's a banana. What are you making that face for? He's making that face like it's bitter.
Yeah, it's gross. It's a gross sound.
Is that usable?
That's totally usable. Yeah, let's go listen to it.
No. Yeah,
So funny.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so now we're gonna take some of these sounds that we've been recording and process them. So I'm just gonna play some of this raw stuff. That was our nut crack, right? And now we'll kind of process it a little bit and make it sound larger than life. So we got that little tiny guy. Now we're getting somewhere, right? Like,
yes.
So that kind of sounds like
Sounds
an arm.
crap.
It's got that nice you know. Oh, it's like ka-chonk. You know, ka-chonk.
You're really enjoying this.
Yeah. So I would do this for like an hour or so, like, and find all the good stuff, and then kind of collect it together. Could play around with them, like, all at once. That's a pretty good one. So maybe we'll play this one.
It just sounds like someone ripping a pepper bell in half with bass.
I think that would be great for the chest part of the crushing blow when he's like breaking his chest. So he kicks him in the chest, right? We go to this close up. We see the like little, I call them wavy guts. We can take a small like nut crack sound and add a lot more crazy processing to it.
As a sound engineer, this offends me. That's not what tearing open a body sounds like. Oh, that's interesting. You're a sound engineer. I didn't know that. It's really good and such a coincidence to have you here right now watching this with us. Thanks for letting us know. See, I'm not crazy. Even a sound engineer agrees with me.
So now we're gonna
So what is that supposed to sound like? It just sounds like a nutcracker cracking a nut, and the sound is blown out.
kind of like put it all together to support like this crushing blow. And then I'm
So,
gonna
okay. Does that sound like ribs breaking? You tell me.
to support
Watch this.
like this crushing blow. And then
Was that right? Sounds like my toilet. If they placed a mic, sounds like chewing sounds from inside the mouth, like if they placed a mic in someone's mouth. I would try and demonstrate it to you, but I don't want to disgust you.
I'm gonna add in like a bass drop because it's slow-mo, right? So we need
gotta have a bass drop.
we're gonna have our bass drop in there.
Gotta have a bass drop, dude. You gotta have a bass drop, man.
Oh, that
That sounds so inaccurate.
is rough.
Or
We
inaccurate.
could try putting some of that banana stuff as a layer in the vomit moment.
This is what happened when you have wussies making your game. Trust me, if I was a sound engineer like them, I would go out and buy a cow and I'd beat the cow to death with my bare fists and make sure they record it. I'd fight the cow in Mortal Kombat.
So here's our banana sounds. Like, that's kind of gross.
It doesn't sound accurate.
That's you.
Wow.
That's kind of cool.
Why is he looking away for? This guy's just a little kid. Sounds like.
Wow.
That's kind of cool. A lot of the stuff that we recorded, like the bell peppers and the banana, we could totally use in as layers for this stuff. That's our new stuff that we just recorded.
That kind of looks perfect. Well, there's a grapefruit sound here.
Yeah.
So you're thinking of that for the blood?
Yeah.
That is intense.
Yeah, that's intense. This is a finished one. Yeah, that's
Okay.
The insect split a bell pepper in half.
So the stuff we recorded can be used for this for sure.
Looking at disgusting footage and making equally disgusting sounds to go along with it might sound fun or terrible, depending on how squeamish you are. But it's a serious craft, and it's making one
Shut up, you child. It always blows my mind whenever I see how creative the sound effect directors are when it comes to making these sound effects. How in the world did they know ripping a pepper apart would make for a perfect sound for gory fatalities, huh? To make beef kosher, they do a ritual where they bleed out a cow. I don't know if they'd be permitted to record that or not, but theoretically it could be done legally. That's the same with halal as well. I've seen them cut a cow's neck with a knife, and when they do it and all the blood spurts out, when you listen to the cow, and the cow makes these groaning sounds where it really sounds terrible. Recording that would be perfect for Motaro. Love seeing all the work that goes into the sound design. Such an underappreciated field of work, but impacts so much. It's crazy how I immediately visualized all sorts of gore, even with the visuals showing that it was just nuts, fruits, and vegetables. I'm actually glad they kind of put this kind of passion into video games. It makes me happy to see how much this dude truly enjoys his job. So pure. Cracks Walnut. You killed it, man. mom used to tell me not to play with food when I was a kid. Well, guess what, Mom? Put me in a room with these two and I'll help make a sound. I'll make a sound
What is the greatest?
with both of their heads. Crap. So that's why I hate Mortal Kombat 9.